What's up, you guys? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the super cool nerd show. We're doing one camera tonight. It's an intimate show. This is our last...
You said intimate.
Yeah.
You said intimate show.
Ah, get off my face! This show has already gone off the rails. Now, anyway, welcome to our last show of the season before we take our holiday break. We'll be back in 2023. But this is the time when we're going to be making a lot of changes. There's going to be people coming in. But it's going to be great. But we're going to miss you guys when we're gone. But we're going to give y'all one last show of the season. So I am Jason the X. I don't do this thing by myself. Sister girl over here is Cora.
Hello. It's very nice to see you all tonight.
It matches the glasses. Hey. And also how you're dressed. You're literally like wearing a vest. You look like your name is Tully. Like from Ghostbusters. Anyway.
Oh, okay. I was
yes.
I don't understand that reference.
It's also just really cold in Texas right now compared to what we're used to, and this is my only sweater.
And behind the board, making everything look pretty, making us look pretty, making the sounds, and making sure the stream is okay. Sister Cass.
Hi.
Got some fiery red hair over there.
To go with her fiery person.
She disappears for 2 weeks and comes back with a different color hair.
And fake nails for some reason.
And no memo for you. I thought y'all were like trying to match all season.
Actually, funny enough, towards the end of December, I'm going to go pink. So
amazing.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to as well. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
We can help.
Come on, you can do it, Jason.
Back off. Anyway, I hope to be a better, fitter Jason by the time we come back. It's my New Year's resolution. I am so tired. I'm so tired. I get up so early. Anyway, also I feel bad for Cora because I'm on a high protein diet and she is literally a foot away from me.
If you relieve gas on me,
you'll know. Really? That's the end of that sentence.
And
you'll know.
You will be brought down.
Anyway. Probably not. So yeah, last show of the season. We're going to miss you guys, but we'll be back and things will be different.
We're also going to be back this Saturday.
Oh yeah, we're still going to be, no, don't get us wrong. We'll still be playing D&D. D&D is awesome. We can put that in my veins. I have been, because somebody had to go do a wedding, one of our former campaign mates. Congratulations to him. We're happy to.
Congratulations to Cameron and Ebony Bradley.
She is far too good for you. No, just kidding. I'm happy for
Funny enough, me and I also went to a wedding this weekend.
And I spent time
Was that you in the bushes?
Yes. How could you tell?
Yeah, everybody was at weddings. I spent time with those that I love and care about most as well. Atreus and Kratos from God of War Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. We had some good times. We had some sad times. That game goes hard. I'm going to tell you right. If y'all have been watching the streams that we've been putting out, thank you very much. People have been watching. And yeah, that game goes hard. Please don't watch Cass. I know you don't want to get anything ruined.
I have not been watching. Yeah.
I figured you would.
Not trying to get spoiled on anything. Although I did play the first little bit.
Oh.
At a bachelor party. And I got to see.
This is her way of partying. It's awesome.
I got to see my man, Richard Schiff. So I was very excited.
Very happy about that. Good.
Very happy about that.
I'm hoping to spend some more time on it while we're down. I don't think anything's going to get done until I finish Ragnarok. So
yeah,
we'll see. But anyway, yeah, that's enough bantering around. Let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. So this weekend was pretty great because Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever released. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, no spoilers, but the first 5 minutes of this movie I was crying. Like we didn't even get to the Marvel logo and I was already like tears going down my face because I won't review the movie because I actually think that this movie is kind of different. This is more of a goodbye and an homage to the man Chadwick Boseman. So I recommend everybody go see it. It's so good. But what I really want to get to is DC also had a movie opening, Black Adam.
Did they?
It's been out for about 4 weeks now, and worldwide this movie has made $383 million in its run. kudos.
Off a budget of what?
I don't
know?
know. I'm not sure of the budget, but
I'll
it's still got money to make. To put this in perspective, though, Wakanda Forever has made $400 million so far. Yes, domestically $213 million, and internationally $187.2 million. Of course, this movie did not release in China because they have problems with people being people, which that scene's in there. Which this is like, all right, fine, you don't get any Black Panther.
Did you look it up too? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Black Adam's budget was about 195 to 2 million. So they still made
100.
100 million. Yeah.
Yeah,
100 million. So they still have beat their they went above they made
Although
more.
that's just clearing budget plus marketing.
Yeah.
Now this is, mind you, not even a week of this movie being in theaters. Well, it's been a week now. It has been a week. But this movie is going to go well into the Thanksgiving week when everyone is off school, families are together, and maybe people like me are going to go, hey, let's go watch Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
But
also very, very important. Hold on.
Oh?
I haven't seen it yet. So.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil
No,
any
that's
of
what
this.
I'm saying is I'm going to spend $150 million just to go see it as many times as I can. So you need to add that into your little column.
I will say that there's maybe one part of the movie where it maybe got kind of a break, but honestly, wasn't good enough to go to the bathroom in almost 3-hour movie. I held it with fluids in me. So, did not go. It is that good. Please, I implore any of you, all of you, go watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It is a beautiful movie, and it just made us miss Chadwick Boseman all that much more. Great person, and this is a great homage to him. So go see it. Wakanda Forever.
You're going to make me cry before we...
I'm trying not to. No, you need to go watch the movie, and then you're going to cry like a... Just. I'm not even ashamed to tell you. Me and my wife were just sitting in there. We were just like both just...
Okay, if Becky cried, then I'm going to have to bring an industrial thing.
She's hardcore.
Because I'm a baby.
My wife goes harder than I do. Y'all don't know. Anyway.
No, yeah.
So yeah, congratulations, Wakanda Forever. And yeah, make even more money this week. Cora?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and keep with the movie theme and talk about a movie I'm very excited for that we still don't have a release date for the United States yet. And that is Slam Dunk, the first Slam Dunk, which is the first movie for the manga. We got a promotional video for it. We got a little trailer. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting this animation, but I'm kind of here for it.
Oh, I don't think the video got loaded in.
You didn't tell me to load the video.
I'm sorry. It's in the videos folder. So.
You just told me pictures.
Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I wasn't expecting... It's like a CGI kind of thing, but it looks like the comic book came to life. Kind of thing. Like, it's hard to explain. When we get the video loaded up, you'll see. But I'm here for it. It looks really good. Like, it's very polished, very nice. We do have our opening and ending song bands. The Birthday will be doing the opening song, and 10 Feet will be doing the ending ending song. I believe what the song is in the trailer is the opening. Makes sense because it's very upbeat. It will be hitting theaters in Japan on December 3rd of this year. We have no idea when it's going to come out over here.
Damn it.
And I am sitting here like, I need it right now.
Well, likely you're going to be able to stream it, but I'm pretty sure that you, Cora Barton, want to see this movie in full screen.
I want it
with some stolen candy. I mean, movie candy.
No, I'm going to go with Dollar Tree and just shove candy in my bag.
I mean, that's what everybody does. That's why I made my child start carrying a satchel.
Yeah, that's why I have that big purse over there.
Y'all got it easy.
Oh, yeah. Also, I do have these on my body and can hide stuff here, too, if I gotta.
Clavicles.
Yeah, clavicles. That's where I hide the sodas, the cloud.
Lungs?
Yeah.
You're gonna hide in your lungs?
Yeah, just right. Just right. Yeah, right there.
We still don't have a release date for the United States, but when it comes out, like when we get that announcement, y'all will be the first to know because y'all will hear me scream it at the top of my lungs.
I mean, have any of these actually made it to the big screen in the States?
What do you mean,
Like there was another. Oh, that was more of a series.
like Prince of Tennis movie did make it.
Yeah, that made it. So
Made it over
there's
here.
a market for the sports anime.
Yeah,
I think that's what I was trying to say.
yeah.
Sorry.
When it comes to sports anime, Slam Dunk was like one of the. I wouldn't say it was one of the first ones, but it was one that made basketball more popular in Japan because it's very much a more American sport.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, if we, without Slam Dunk, we wouldn't have Kuroko no Basket.
Yeah, but what I've seen from these, if you put them in theaters, they will come.
Oh yeah, and with Slam Dunk, you are appealing to an audience that is old enough to have the money to see this multiple times. I'm just saying, American theaters, that you should let us have that. Because this is an older one. If y'all are like me and are just like itching for it and want to know a little bit more about the story, I do believe it is streaming on Crunchyroll. You can still purchase the manga as well. It was only, I think, 20 or 30 volumes-ish. So it's not super duper long, so it's very easy to catch up on. It's not like One Piece where you will never catch up. But yeah. Basketball too. Like I don't tend to watch sports.
But you watch the hell out of sports anime.
Well, because the thing I get from a sports anime that I don't get from watching the sport on TV
Drama.
is energy, drama, and I care about these characters because I get to spend more time with them.
This is why she likes wrestling
Yeah.
characters.
But also, if
Have
I am... Huh?
Have you watched Ted Lasso?
Not yet, but it's on my list because I've been told that it's Prince of Tennis levels of wacky tennis, and I need that.
Yeah, it definitely has what's football, British football. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very little about the sport and very much about the characters.
Yeah, and I love that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
But also, if I'm at a sporting event, I will have 10 times more fun because I have the energy of the people around me to hype me up. And in an anime...
That's everybody, yeah.
in an anime, I can get that level of hype from the show itself.
Yeah.
So... yeah.
All right, Cass. So what you working with there?
Okay. So, I have a panic disorder. And in 2016, I had 6 extremely rough months. I'm having panic attacks almost every day. And to calm myself down, I would watch Batman the Animated Series and the Justice League. I met Kevin Conroy, and I burst into tears, and I said, "I love you," and Kat pulled me away, and he looked kind of confused, but he smiled, and he yelled out, "Go watch The Killing Joke," which of course I did. And then about a year later, he came back into Texas, and I stood in his line, and I said, "You don't remember me, but I burst into tears last time I saw you." And he laughed and he said, "Thank you." And I said, "Thank you." He died last week. And he was just an amazing man. And I will never forget him. And just thank you for being Batman.
We had the pleasure of interviewing Kevin Conroy back at a small con, but he was definitely the biggest celebrity there. And Nazni, who used to be with the show, is a huge. We're both huge fans of. I give Batman a lot of sometimes unfair criticism, but the animated series is absolutely one of my most favorite animes or one of my favorite cartoons because it is probably my favorite version of Batman.
Yeah.
And it carried on into Justice League Unlimited. And I think a lot of it was just Kevin Conroy fit the mold for the character. After we interviewed him and he left the room, and Ozzy had a really good interview. She talked about some of his stage stuff. And he loosened up. You could almost tell he was very happy to talk about it. But he comes by we had a table there, and he comes by our table, and my son was very young at this time. And he was just talking to us. And it was really cool just to sit there and talk with Kevin Conroy in his normal voice. And my son comes up, and at the time he was watching Justice League Unlimited. And Eddie knows that I recognize his voice. And I'm sorry, Mr. Conroy, my son hasn't met you. Maybe if you could maybe make him a little bit more familiar with who you are. He looks down at Eddie right in the eye and he goes, in the Batman voice, Eddie, I need your help. Get to the Batcave. And my son freaked out. And he just like almost cartoonishly, his jaw dropped. My son has never forgotten that moment. Never. And he showed this kindness that he didn't have to. I think that's truly the measure of a person. The kindness you don't see. The little things they do. He understood that role. He understood how many people loved him for what he did. Definitely the voice of Batman. Often imitated, never duplicated. And it was always hard hearing somebody else do that voice because you would unfairly compare him to.
Yeah.
I will never forget the Justice League Unlimited episode where he has to say goodbye to Ace. To this day, I can watch that scene and tear up.
Yeah.
The man's delivery was unlike any other. We were blessed. We were blessed not only to have a man so talented, but also was so caring. So I understand what you're feeling. I'm not a Batman fan, but I'll fight you over the animated series.
Yeah.
So it's a hard loss. 2022, you just couldn't leave without one more. That's typically the way it goes. I am never going to forget the day I met that man, just like you are. Because his presence was that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway.
Somehow we have to go on from this.
Yeah.
But that is life. We do have to move on. His work will last forever.
Yeah.
Kind of wish we could just take a break, but okay. We should wait to the end of the show to do that. Let me try to talk about something else that's my favorite. My brothers and sisters in kaiju worship. I've talked about my love of giant monsters and giant robots fighting it out while destroying cardboard cities. It is my crack. Give it to me every single day of the year. But one of my favorite and least known giant monsters is a giant turtle named Gamera. Please tell me somebody in this place knows about Gamera. No? No one here?
Never heard of this.
You know, the only other person who within our crew was Nate. Nate actually knew about Gamera. I got him a Gamera toy for a very expensive one for one of his birthdays. But Gamera basically in 1965 was another studio's answer to the popularity that was Godzilla. Did it reach those same popularity levels? Absolutely not. But I love it regardless. He is a giant turtle that has jet thrusters that come out from where his legs are, and he spins through the air and breathes atomic breath.
What
Exactly.
the hell?
See, turtles are the coolest, actually.
He is also a friend to all children, just to throw that in there. Well, I've been kind of wondering if someone was going to do it or if someone was going to bring him into King of Monsters. I really kind of wanted that. They had a kind of turtle-ish creature in one of the scenes. Well, Netflix is giving us Gamera Rebirth, and it is coming out for 2023. We do have a poster teasing this project. Netflix, do not drop the ball on this, please. I'm going to be very upset. It has nothing to do with Godzilla, everyone. It does not. They will never meet. They will never fight. It never will happen. These are completely different studios. Just letting y'all know. But I do find it weird that Netflix does have a Godzilla license and now has a Gamera license.
So are you sure?
What?
Are you sure that they're not going to meet, Jason?
Are they sure what?
Are you sure that they're never going to meet?
I'm pretty sure.
How sure are you?
I mean, are we talking about things?
Jason?
Are we talking about things that I want or things that I'm sure will never happen? Because there are plenty of things I want that will never happen. Okay, are the Kardashians still a thing? Yep. So
you're asking the wrong room.
No, I can tell they're still out there. They're lurking just right up. So we don't know. Also, will it be a film or a TV series? I don't know about it carrying a TV series because the Godzilla TV series y'all did was, I didn't like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't like it. So, with that, I am cautiously optimistic that the giant kaiju turtle known as Gamera will make his return to the small screen as he spins through the air with his rocket-powered legs, spinning him through the air. Yes, he spins like a frisbee with thrusters coming out from where his arms and legs would have been, and breathes fire.
I would like to throw out a random fact that there is a Mountain 14 that does that. It is a turtle with the thrusters and spins. So now I know what that's from.
Get out!
Why?
No, I'm not kidding.
Why?
They totally ripped off Gamera.
I think it's actually called Gamera.
No!
Yeah. It's an homage problem.
It's one of those things where I like mention Gamera and like, well, like you plebes, y'all give me that look like what are you talking about? A giant turtle? Yeah, you heard me.
I didn't give you a what the look.
I didn't. I wasn't
was
looking at you. I was
excited.
looking at the camera.
I was excited.
I am excited.
I did. I gave
Give me, yeah, because I'm looking at the camera. And I can see her back there.
Yeah.
And she's like, flying jet-powered turtle. What? Go watch some Gamera. It is. I mean, it's giant monsters. Not great, but I think it is great. Anyway, Cora, it's all on you now. Please follow my
right.
turtle story.
All right. Raise your hand if you were a child in the 90s and watched Pokemon. Or just watched Pokemon at all. We're going to pretend Cass's hand is up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
I
fine.
played Pokemon Go.
That'll work.
Okay.
But we have been following the journey of Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town for about 27 years now. Yes, that hurts to say. And this is spoilers for the new anime that is going. We don't have it in English yet, so if you haven't watched it yet, kind of la, and I'll do this when you can listen again. We have a new world champion, and that is Ash Ketchum.
My God.
It took 27 years, but he is now considered the greatest Pokemon master.
I am disappointed in this. Red was the champ. Red was the man.
You realize that Ash is the red stand-in, right?
Well, Red already. No, they're two different characters as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, yes, technically, but the Pokemon anime and the Pokemon game are separate.
Red beat them all. So
That-
there.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I gotta talk about this cup though.
Yeah, it's massive.
Unnecessary.
He's also 10, so...
He's been 10 for
For
27
27
years?
years. I would also like to point out that he beat a full-grown adult, which I find very fun.
Also, these are the worst parents in this franchise.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if one of my children just said, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go leave and basically dogfight for a couple of years."
I was about to say, it's not even just I'm going to leave for a couple of years. It's I'm gonna go get into cockfighting.
Like, seriously, Officer Jenny really needs to go, "I'm sorry, man, where is your child?" Yeah, he left a couple of years ago with his friends, and
His best friend, the rooster that fights for him. Like,
and some little girl in short pants and suspenders and a dude that can't open his eyes.
yeah.
Just, What?
using his frying pan as a drying pan.
Oh, God.
That is a literal line he says in the show.
Well,
I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan.
Congratulations to Ash for Does he go home or,
I'm not
20
sure.
Yeah, go home.
I'd like to know
Take
what
a nap.
I'd seriously, because it's been, like you said, 26 years. I'd like to know
27.
What is the actual timeline of Pokemon
I don't know.
from start to finish?
He's got a busy life, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he's grown. I mean, he hasn't grown a lot, but he has grown, and he has been home.
Yeah, he's been home a couple of times. Like, they'll end up going back to Pallet Town for a little while for whatever reason and stuff like that. But I want to point out something that I thought was personally very touching. So, those who watch the show in any capacity or just know of the show know that Team Rocket is like the big bad guy. And that he's always fighting Jesse and James from Team Rocket, and they're always trying to steal his Pikachu. Like, bare bones stuff.
Even I know that.
Yeah. His mom and Professor Oak were not able to make it to the tournament because I'm not sure where it was situated. Jesse and James went in disguise so they could go cheer him on. And not just that, I'm gonna make this more emotional. They broke into his room, not to steal anything, but to leave him goodies as a congratulations. Like, they stole nothing. They had perfect access to steal his
Worst
stuff.
criminals ever.
But they broke into his room so they could leave him a surprise without actually having to,
Talk
be like,
to him.
yeah, well, I mean, they're bad guys. They have to keep up that image.
But that's also how I feel about 10-year-olds. Like,
Yeah, I
achieve
mean, that's
your
fair.
dreams, please don't talk to me.
Team Rocket is like the worst mob. They're the worst.
There's actually...
I think they're great. Like, in the very little I've seen, I think they're hilarious.
There's actually a fan theory, and I like this fan theory. I'm just going to accept it as my headcanon. That Jesse and James, because they have both been shown to really actually care about their Pokemon. Like, James has always asked his Pokemon, do you want to join me? And before they join. And Jessie has always been shown to take very good care of her Pokemon. Even if she doesn't understand the things they like, she will take care of them. So the theory, I mean, she wanted to be a nurse. She wanted to be like Nurse Joy. She couldn't pass the BS exam, which we did get to see a little bit of. It's stupid. But the theory is that they were both very misguided youngsters when they joined Team Rocket, and they genuinely thought that they were helping Pokemon, but now they can't leave because this organization is like the mob. So they're kind of stuck.
It's like actually in the... When you said they were part of a mob, I was like, that's a
Yeah.
really small
I'd like
mob, just 3 people.
No,
Jesse
you got
and James and the little cat one.
You got Giovanni, who's like the mob boss.
Okay.
And you do meet other members of Team Rocket as they go, and they are genuinely evil, and Jesse and James actually help them get rid of them because they're actually harming Pokemon. Ooh. Jesse and James just want to put Pikachu in like a rucksack and take him away. The other people are like knocking Pokemon out with gases and like kidnapping them.
I like to say like the actual mob like join the Pokemon. Like some just over the top Italian mobster like, are we gonna battle now, sir? Oh no, that guy just keep him around. He's very cute. Says his name over and over again.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got this ice pick here.
And like, to be honest,
it's like Steven Universe joining the Sopranos. Like,
yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I want Tony from The Sopranos with a Pokemon while he beats like a lot of people.
He's talking to his therapist. He's like, yeah, I've been feeling really depressed lately. Also,
But then I found this Charizard thing. Look at it.
Psyduck.
It's cute as hell.
He's not doing what I want him to.
In all actuality, if any of y'all have not watched the Pokemon anime, one, I definitely recommend watching the one from the 90s just because I have a lot of nostalgia with it, and it was always very fun. You get to kind of see the beginning of Ash. But the other, like, the newer series have actually been pretty good too, so I'm not even going to harp on it. I don't like how they did the style in the Alola one. Don't watch that one. They made Ash look very weird, and I don't like it. But, yeah, the original 90s Pokemon is really great. And,
Congratulations, Ash Ketchum, for finally winning the big one.
finally. Man, they've been teasing that for years. They never let him win, and they finally let him win.
This grown adult got beat by a child. Anyway.
Yeah. This full-grown adult that is, like, got, like, sponsors on his freaking cape.
Like a NASCAR driver.
Like a soccer star, because he's from, like, the England
Yeah.
of the show. It's just funny to me. Anyways, guess what you got for us.
Absolutely amazing. Well, it's time for our weekly round of outrage, I guess.
Oh,
So, Community. There's a Community movie coming. And they
how many
have
seasons in a movie?
6 seasons and a movie.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All very excited. Cast announcements have come out. Everyone is on board except for Yvette Nicole Brown, who said, I believe it was yesterday, she knows nothing about the movie. She only knew that they were doing it because Joel McHale said that they were doing it. Apparently Joel has read a script, and she has not been invited.
I'm sorry. What? If I may ask, because I did not watch Community.
Sure.
Which role did she play?
She is the black woman.
Okay.
Shirley.
She's very good.
She's amazing.
I don't understand this at
That
all.
character is absolutely integral to the series. There would not be a Community.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. Originally, when they announced her and Donald Glover were both missing from the cast list, Dan Harmon has come out and said, no, Donald Glover will be in it. But she hasn't even heard anything.
So we're gonna go fight some Hollywood execs, right?
I am confused.
I have a lot of respect for
Just
Dan Harmon.
line them up with the writers from Witcher. So,
I'm so mad about that.
This doesn't make any
so angry.
sense, though.
It really
This-
doesn't. And I don't know.
okay,
That's
but
basically
okay,
all the
so
information that
now
we
wait,
have.
now maybe. I really don't want to jump the gun on this, but hold up. Maybe that Joel has only read the script. Maybe they just haven't got to her yet.
But everybody else was announced.
Yeah. That's the part that makes it sus. Because like it's one of those you better add her, but if she says no, you can't be upset. Because like I don't know, at that point I'd be like, "You know what? Just because you've come crawling to me? No."
That is just damn confusing.
I don't even know how to react.
Yeah.
Because it's Shirley. Like, you can't not have her, and she's amazing, and she hasn't been reached out to. Seriously? I don't know. Also, the fact that it was her and Donald Glover originally makes me...
That's some pretty racist BS right there. Let's cut the black people out.
We're gonna give y'all a wait and see moment on this, but let's
We're
get
not waiting that long, though.
let's get this moving here.
Yeah.
Cut the check.
Exactly. So,
Ooh.
that was Outrage Corner.
Well, let me bring it back down then, because for the past few weeks, I have been warming myself by the fires that is Twitter. Everyone, when Elon Musk came on board, was like, "I'm leaving Twitter." Not me.
No.
I've seen what Elon Musk can do. I was like, I'm here for every flame and ounce of kerosene he accidentally keeps throwing on this fire. Like, if you've ever seen those videos of someone that dumps gasoline on something, they catch the gas can on fire. This is literally Elon Musk. The day that he walked in, everybody was like, he's taking a sink into Twitter. Let that sink in. I sat there like, yes. Because he thought that shit was funny. Basically, every idea that he has had for Twitter has burnt up. We don't have the editing feature yet. He expected all of us to pay $20, then $8, which thank you trolls that paid $8.
Y'all are the true MVPs.
Did I buy a Ted Cruz account on Twitter and say some shit? Maybe.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because it got shut down quick. But granted, $8 was basically like lunch. I'll burn that one. I'll do it. Well, actually, that program got shut down because too many people were abusing it.
My personal favorite thing that's happened was him cutting the bloat of the server stuff.
Oh.
Which in turn got rid of the system that generated your dual authentication. Like the dual authentication was still there, but the program that gave you your code was gone. So if you logged out with dual authentication, you couldn't get back in. I think that's been my favorite dumpster.
We have seen the firing of people who were integral to this platform staying on and having to rehire them back. Which, let me tell you something. What happens when you release that many people who know how this system goes into the wild? You just created your own competitor.
Yeah.
So, with everything blowing up and me just every single bit of it, just give it to
Tasty.
me. And advertisers leaving, the insulin company getting exposed was probably the best thing ever.
Wait, what?
So somebody bought an official account for it was Lilly, yeah,
Lily and something.
It was a company that makes insulin and sells it for a ridiculous price when they basically bought the patent for cheap. Someone made an account and said that insulin will now be free, sending their stock plummeting. Like me falling after I did 10 shots, 10 bots. And the company having to apologize. And also, several companies who have been impersonated and made fun of have pulled their ads from Twitter. Now, let me explain a couple things. Twitter had a lot of money on hand. But granted, this was money that went to people who were like, this fool will pay $44 billion for it? Okay, also give me this money going out. Cash on hand gone. To put it lightly, Twitter now does not make enough to pay its bills, including some of the sketchy loans that Mr. Musk may have taken out.
Of course.
Now, with all of this said, Elon has finally said, look, maybe this is something I didn't know how to do, and I'm going to find a new CEO to run Twitter. To all my trolls out there.
Thank you.
No, we ain't done. We are not done. We are not done until I am buying Twitter for $5. I will watch, everybody's like, Twitter is lulz for me. I will watch it burn to the ground and eat popcorn and have a beer while I do it.
I would like to congratulate the people who sold Twitter, like the people that actually got the money from Elon, because y'all made bank. Y'all did what was it? Tom from MySpace did, where he sold the website and just like lived in the middle of like just.
Yeah, he just
disappeared.
bounced.
And Dave, it was Dave. Whatever.
MySpace is Tom.
Okay. Then kudos to you, MySpace man, and kudos to you, Twitter, for that. Like y'all got billions off of something that isn't worth that much.
Yeah, he paid $44 billion, but they're projecting that it was only worth about half of that.
Ooh.
Maybe. It may be worth less.
A little, yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah.
I have 2 facts for you.
Yes.
Okay.
1, Eli Lilly lost $15 billion in market cap.
I love watching rich people lose money.
And 2, this is not unprecedented. Tumblr was bought by Yahoo for $1.1 billion and sold for $3 million. So let's do this, Twitter.
Yeah,
I believe in you.
And I also wish the people of Tumblr that sold it a happy life too, because that was so funny.
That's amazing.
If the original people that own Twitter just come back, so Elon, how much is it worth now?
I would, God, like, please.
Yeah, I have no intentions of leaving Twitter anytime soon. I am willing to, because every decision that he has made has lost money. I'm starting to think he is not such the brilliant businessman that everyone touts him to be.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm not seeing that.
All he does is buy companies and then run them into the ground. Oh, yeah, because Tesla stock is also dropping because of the fake Tesla account that was made. And just kept spouting stuff.
So to all
their stocks dropped like 44%.
Well, to all the Elon Musk fanboys out there, is this your king? Yes, I'm just be quoting Black Panther all day. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue to warm ourselves by the fire that is Twitter until it either goes out or somebody actually puts it out. So it's great. It's great to
Absolutely
watch.
amazing.
Gore.
All right. So, if you are a classic manga and anime fan, then you know the name Go Nagai. If you don't know the name, let me give you some of his works and you will know. Cutie Honey, Devilman, Mazinger Z, Getter Robo. These are some of his most popular works.
Giant robots.
Giant robots, cool devil people. He is celebrating 50 years in the industry this week.
He looks very happy about it.
He does. That is from like last week too. He is like almost 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it is insane to me. He is also still creating manga, by the way. He's still working on a new Devilman series, and I find that fantastic. But to celebrate 50 years in the industry, they have created a tribute book for him called Mangaka Hon Special Nagaigo. And it has interviews, it has some critical essays about his work from fans. There's some messages from artists and illustrators, other mangaka about him. And he even created a new chapter for one of his earlier manga called Harenchi Gakuen, which I don't want to talk about that. It's dirty.
Oh.
High schoolers that have teachers and them that are just all perverts, and there's lots of TNA and panty shots. That's really all I needed to know. Yeah. It spawned many anime and 2 live actions, and I'm just floored by that. But it is the first new chapter in 27 years. I forgot what it was called, but whatever. I thought that was very interesting. It's a very fitting tribute as well for someone who has influenced so much of anime. Like, his work has gone on to influence, like, Gundam, and I mean, we saw Devilman Crybaby. Well, some of us saw Devilman Crybaby. I can't recommend it if you don't like gore and being sad.
Life means nothing.
I
Sorry.
like gore and being sad.
Oh, well, then you'll love it. It has very interesting animation, and
I had to go exist after we watched this movie.
yeah, it had the ending. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Devilman Crybaby real quick.
No!
Wait, but no spoilies.
No,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm an
it'll-
adult. No spoilers, please.
So, for those who don't know of Devilman, there are the 3 OVAs are on YouTube, and I highly recommend to go watch them. They're very good. They're about Ryo, who is best friends with our main character Akira, who through circumstances with Ryo becomes Devilman. So he basically gets possessed by a demon and can turn into Devilman. I'm sorry, that's how they say it in
No,
the
I like
English.
it.
In the English, when he changes, he just looks at the camera, Devilman. And it kills me every time. The voice acting is not that great. It's still fantastic. But Netflix did a revival of it called Devilman Crybaby. And honestly, it is probably one of my top 10 favorite things. It's so good. The animation is very interesting. They kept true to the spirit of the story, which is let's have some gore and let's be sad. Like, the whole point of it being called Crybaby is the fact that when he kills someone, he actually feels upset about it because he's a crybaby.
We watched this series, and then
Yeah.
we were like, okay, let's now go out into the world and exist. Whereas I just wanted to lay on my floor.
That's what is it? Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
After I watched Pan's Labyrinth, I
No.
curled up on the floor and
Pan's
didn't do
Labyrinth.
But also with just nothing means nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
This world does not matter.
The ending for Devilman Crybaby is very bleak. It's very good. I really love the animation. My favorite thing about it is the English is actually very good. I watched it originally in Japanese and then watched it with Jason in English. English holds up really well. There is a gang that does raps like every episode-ish.
Oh,
They translated those and made them flow in Japanese and in English.
Nice.
So they
Yeah.
work both
That's not
ways,
easy.
and they did real good. They are fire. Yeah, I will gladly watch it with you. Jason didn't know how it ended, and I did. So because I saw the
Yeah.
Devilman, so I'm just sitting here just like the whole time.
I'm just sitting there horrified. Just
One of my favorite animes is Attack on Titan, which, speaking of gore
Yeah.
and being sad,
Weeb.
Honestly, Attack on Titan doesn't go hard enough.
Go watch Elfen Lied.
Elven Lied's just gory for gore's sake. And it...
That'll make
Yeah.
it. The world is just bleak. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, yeah. So, congratulations, Golden Guy. Thank you so much for all of the work that you have done and all of the different stories and material that you've created for us. We love you very, very much. And I wish we could have you for another 50 years, honestly. I'm going to be very sad when you pass. Hey, Cass, what you got for us?
I go play God of War.
Oh, okay. I plan on it. That's my. Damn it! I got to do D&D this weekend.
Oh, bummer. Oh, no.
I know,
You
it's
have
just-
to play D&D.
Been powering through workouts because I get home and play some God of War.
Yeah.
Like that's why I've been getting up in the mornings, so my evenings are to myself, so I can play God of War. Okay, I got one more. So one of my favorite movies is Escape from New York by Mr. John Carpenter. And yes, I am an Escape from LA fan. If you've never seen something, by the way, go on YouTube and watch a fan, I don't even want to say fan, a person confront John Carpenter at Frightmare, of all places, about what happened with Escape from LA, and John Carpenter just telling him to go fuck yourself. Over and over again. Well, the man is coming back to serve as executive producer for a remake of Escape from New York. The picture company, Andrew Rona and Alex Heineman, will produce the film along with a company called Radio Silence. Now, this movie will be developed in 20th Century Studios, which was responsible for the recent, very successful Prey movie on Hulu. And they are also, under 20th Century Studios, coming up with a new chapter of the Alien franchise. Two things that are linked, Predators and Aliens are linked together. But they have seen a lot of success with some remakes. The studio is also known for making the latest relaunch of Scream, which did decent numbers, I'm sure. So, that 140 million for Scream, cool. But they will be developing a new series. Like I said, John Carpenter is on as the executive producer. We do not have a writer for the script yet or an idea who's going to be in the film. Kurt Russell is going to be in the film for one. No. I don't confirm that from any source. I'm telling you, Kurt Russell will be in the film in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how they're going to carry on with the character Snake Plissken because Kurt might be a little bit on in his age, a little bit.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, I mean,
He's still as fantastic as ever, but yeah, he's getting up there.
yeah, I'm glad he's
About
still
an action movie for him.
like honestly, and I'm gonna keep it real. I went to go check and see if he's dead.
Yeah.
When I heard this was announced, I was like, is he? Whoo!
I can't remember the last thing I saw him in.
Like I had to make sure. Yeah, I can't either. But I love Mr. Russell. I just had to make sure. Okay, like was this one I missed?
Yeah.
Just making sure. So he's still around. I don't know how exactly, or if they'd even bring him in, or they're just truly going to go for a remake. And whoever is, that's some big shoes to fill. If they're going to repeat the Escape from New York. Granted, Escape from New York was made so long ago. Effects are. The movie kind of holds up a little bit, but I'm excited to watch another chapter of this. Nostalgia is the thing right now, man.
It is. I always get so cautious when remakes are a thing, and that's what we've had for like the past few years. And that worries me a little bit, because I would like to see more original stuff. But stuff like this, I'm excited for. Because it was a very popular movie, but I feel like it wasn't like... Was it huge when it came out?
It's had a cult. It's had a pretty strong cult following. But honestly, anyone can be Snake Plissken because at the end of Escape from LA, he said Snake Plissken is dead. So I don't know where we're gonna go. I'm excited though.
Yeah. What I was getting at is though that this gives the movie another chance to breathe and be seen by more people. John Carpenter's name is legendary.
Oh.
And just hearing John Carpenter's insert title here is enough to get people in the seats.
Yeah, just that the man is involved.
Yeah, and the fact that he's involved also quells a lot of fear I may have had, because it means that he's going to be able to be like, what are you doing?
It does make... It's kind of like when we heard Neil was involved with Sandman.
Yeah, exactly.
Like...
It's that same...
Woo!
Whenever I see, like, I didn't mention this with Slam Dunk, but the script was being worked on by the mangaka himself.
Ah.
So, like, hearing those things, it's like a relief, like a...
Unclench for a moment there.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right about Sandman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all had a collective sigh when we were like, oh, Neil's involved. We're good.
I think it's something in his contract, though, just as a person that if you're going to work on any of his works, he has to be involved.
I can't think of a major adaptation of one of his that he wasn't involved. Maybe the play version of Ocean at the End of the Lane, but I think he was.
Maybe.
Involved.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And so far, working out pretty well.
Yeah.
And as far as the studio, I trust them. I loved Prey. Prey was so
Yeah.
good.
I still need to see it.
Oh, yes. These are the kind of stories I want to see about Predator. So, and Scream. I did not see the remake of Scream. I've never been a big Scream fan.
Same.
I liked the first couple of them because I was a teenager and that's what you watched as a teenager, I guess. I was actually scared that Ghostface was gonna...
And I don't have any fear of a serial killer I feel as I can take.
Yeah. I could not take him in a fight, so I was more scared. But as an adult, slashers aren't scary anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Now that I'm an adult, I'm scared of ghosts.
Yeah, like a real adult.
Yeah, Ghostface, I'll factory reset you, dude. No.
No.
No, I'm sure it was good, though. I heard a lot of good stuff about it. That
Yeah,
means
yeah.
They gave her a gun, and I feel like that was the smartest move.
Nice knife. This is a pistol.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I hope so. This is good. And I'm actually anxious to see what they do with the Aliens franchise as well. So everything's a process. Do not expect this movie anytime soon. This is being targeted for 2024.
Yeah,
possibly
they
later.
Just announced EP.
We don't even have a script yet.
Yeah.
So, but we've got a good foundation to build on. So we'll be talking about it in a couple of years. Like, hey, it's all Escape from New York. It's really good. I'm predicting that now. Boy, please don't let this clip come back to haunt me. Anyway, so I think we've made it through all the stories here. We're good. All right. Well, this is it, guys. Thank you for joining us for the season. It was good for us to get back in the studio. We got some big plans, maybe some changes coming to the set, maybe some gear change. Life's going to be, oh yeah, I do have something planned. Anyway, yes.
With Prosecco in it.
I just thought about that. I got to spend some money on something. So, as always, go check us out at SCNS Live on all social media platforms. The website is down right now because I'm revamping it a little bit. So, expect it to be up within a week. Articles are going to be around there. We're still going to be streaming some games. We're still going to be playing some D&D, which also this Saturday, look for it on this channel. Some D&D. We are doing a one-shot provided by Cora, I believe.
Yes.
We'll see how that goes. We got to get back on the campaign, though. All these people going to weddings and stuff. Get cutting in on good D&D time. What's wrong with y'all? Anyway.
You think I wasn't upset about it?
And she had to go to the damn things.
Like, I was like, yeah, getting married. Oh, yeah. But, like, I have to miss D&D.
But, okay, if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, for as long as it's there, at Jason the X.
You can follow me also on Twitter for as long as it's there, and Instagram at Corodono Art.
Same. The good casts.
Hopefully I don't dump any more gasoline on Twitter.
I mean, personally, I don't think you have to.
That's $16 I spent.
Just trash fire.
Just blast gasolina as you light the Twitter on fire.
I mean, I can't do it anymore. They took it away. Like, please give it back. Anyway, guys, thank you all out there for joining us. We will see you in 2023. And as we always say, keep on nerding.